me that you used to work at Novo.
Yes, I worked there for 5 years.
Oh, very good. And so can I ask why you were interested in this position?
Well, we're new in town. I
Okay.
have a daughter. She's 1 year
Yeah.
and 7 months, and we just moved here because I decided to go back to uni. But in raising her, I realized that I do need to have a job as well.
Okay, well this is a very impressive resume and exactly what we're looking for. I'll just get you to fill out just a couple of things just before we get started, just what your previous job was, which was we know was Novo, just some of the responsibilities and duties that you did, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. I'll just give you a pen. Hang on, I got one of mine. Over here, won't be a second. There you go.
Oh.
Any questions? Are you okay there?
I'm fine.
Okay, no worries. Don't be afraid to ask. Oh, excellent. Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, those are pretty much what we want you to do in our store. Like, we'll probably be getting you to mind the shop floor, replenish stock, display shelves, taking care of the register. Probably get you to do some of the banking and the mailing of our shoes as well. And yeah, and probably most of all, just serving customers is probably one of our most important things. And we're looking for someone who can work part-time, probably about 12 hours. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Okay, well, we're looking on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Is that conflict with your uni schedule at all?
No, it's perfect because
Okay.
uni is, I'm doing night school, so.
Ah, excellent. And yeah, and that's good because you got a child, I understand.
Yeah, so I have a babysitter who will take care of her.
Okay. Oh, excellent. So if we asked you to fill in on like a Tuesday, would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'm very flexible.
Okay. Well, that's good because we got, we try to, understand our mothers because we got mothers and students working for us as well. So we try to be flexible with you as well. Okay. So we'll just get started on some of the questions. I've written out some of the questions for you just so you fully understand what they are. We'll probably be touching on teamwork, communication, customer service, administration, etc. So one of our first things I'm going to ask you about is teamwork. Teamwork is probably one of the most things that we're looking for. We're looking for someone that can build relationships with other people easily. Let's see what we have here. We're looking for someone who can, that can get along with people, build relationships, and if someone needs help, help each other out, and because that's probably one of the key things. Because you'll be working with someone every day. Can you tell us about a time when you and a team member had a particular task to do? How did you go about it, and how did it turn out?
Well, back in Novo, excuse me. Back in Novo, we had a budget to meet by the end of every day, and so one of my coworkers, she was behind on her budget because she had some stocking to do in the back. And so I really, really wanted her to get that budget done. So I offered to do the stock while she can go out and work the shop to get her budget done. And so yeah, it worked out well. We got the stock done, and then we got her budget covered as well. So
Oh, excellent.
yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, well, also with teamwork, we also need communication. So that's being able to, you know, let them know what you're doing in particular times, because we always take different responsibilities and duties, and communication is very important. So we just need someone who, you know, that can demonstrate a willingness to listen, not only to their to your coworkers, but also our customers. And one of the most important things about communication is feedback, is whether you're able to give feedback to your coworkers and you receiving feedback, constructive feedback, you know, in a positive way. So have you ever been given constructive feedback? What was it, and how did you take it?
Well, when I first started at Novo, I was so passionate and focused on selling the shoes that one of the days I had sold a few shoes, but I forgot to replant the shop. I forgot to put the shoes back on the shelf, and so the manager noticed, and she took me aside, and she just, you know, gently told me that it was, you know, as important as it is to sell the shoes, it is also important to replant the shop at that time, not to leave it until later. So yeah, I had to make a mental note to make sure that I replaced the shoes after I had sold them.
Okay, and how did so how did you take it? Did you use that constructive feedback?
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's no sense in selling shoes and then leaving empty shelves there. So yeah, I did take that feedback, and it was great. You know, after that, I never made that mistake again. You know, it was just a normal thing to. Became routine. It became.
Okay, so did you use like a system or?
Yeah, I had a system where I would line the tags up, and then that would let me know which shoes needed to be replaced and where.
Oh, excellent. That comes across the communication part again, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Okay, well, leading on to one of our most important things about Vets Group, it's not only we sell a product, which is shoes, but we also sell a service, because customer service is one of the important things, especially with customers, like they're our main people. We always get repetitive customers coming in again, buying our shoes, and that's mostly because of our customer service. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, therefore sometimes you must go above and beyond your normal customer service. However, still within the boundaries and the policies of our Vets Group. However, have you gone out of your way to satisfy a customer? What did you do, and how was that?
Definitely. You know, to me, when I see a customer walk through the door, I'm thinking, oh, well, she or he is my bread and butter. I need to swoop in. Well, we have a saying back in Novo,
Okay.
swoop.
Excellent. I've never heard that before.
It's serve when open opportunity presents, which basically means that, you know, you go in and make the most of that opportunity within 30 seconds. You know.
Okay, so making sure nobody gets left behind.
Yeah, so one of the days this woman came in and she didn't have her size in the store because she was a bigger size.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought, you know, it's easier to tell her, well, we don't have the shoe size, I'm so sorry. But I sat her down and got all the details of when she needed the shoe, what her exact size was. And so I got her phone number so that I could call her later, because I wanted to email our other branches and see if they had that shoe. And so that's exactly what I did. I called around, emailed whoever I needed to get that shoe for this lady.
Excellent, yeah.
And I got it, and she was pretty satisfied and very happy.
Good, yeah. Well, we're definitely looking for that here at Vets. You know, we get a lot of customers in asking for special shoes, especially if they see them online and they're not in our store.
Yeah.
So they definitely want the special orders coming through as well. Yeah, well, that's the end of our questions, of our prerequisite questions. So a few more things I need to know is just whether we're going to be lifting a lot of boxes, and shipping out things and, be carrying a few heavy things. Do you have any illnesses or sicknesses we have to be aware about?
No, I'm fine. All clear.
Excellent. And wow, I think we got everything here. We got your resume here. Looks excellent, as I said before, and we got your references here. Yeah, we'll give them all a call tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming in today. We'll definitely take into consideration your application, and we really appreciate everything. It was a pleasure getting to know a bit about you, and you'll hear from us by this weekend.
Thank you so much